Taylor Harris joining us later on the show. Taylor drives the EcoStock, in the past champion at Houston Motorsports Park, involved in a pretty nasty wreck about 2 weeks ago, and we'll find out what she's up to, and hopefully we'll see her back on the track. And then we'll talk about the Lone Star Show, 832-304-4546. We got a couple of callers coming in with us later tonight. Taylor Harris, the driver of the 717 EcoStock at Houston Motorsports Park, as well as...
Hey guys, it's Taylor Harris.
Hey, Taylor Harris. Welcome to the show. And Taylor, for those that don't know, tell us a little bit about you and your past championship at Houston Motorsports Park and your EcoStock.
Well, this is our 4th year racing at H&P, and we have had a lot of learning that we've done in the past 4 years. Last year we, of course, won the season championship, and this year we've had a little bit of bad luck, but that's all part of racing and everything. So, we just do it for fun, and we do have a lot of fun doing it.
And we saw in your accident that happened, that our video of that accident is on our website. It was a really hard hit coming out of turn 4, hit the outside front stretch wall. Are you okay? And tell us about that hit, because it looked like it definitely hurt, and we saw the aftermath of that car.
Yeah, it was definitely a hard hit. Well, I'm okay now. I'm fine now. I've got bruises, everywhere. But who doesn't like some battle scars? I was coming out of turn 4. We started 10th, and I was taking first, and he got a little loose, and he went high, and I went underneath him, and he just came down and hit me on the outside and turned me up into that front straightaway. And I didn't even have really time to react. My only thought, I guess, when it was happening was to try to turn to the left and stay in the gas, hoping that the front wheels would catch and I would hit the side of my car instead of directly in the front end to hopefully have less damage. But that did not work out the way I planned, and I was pretty much had my foot to the floor on the accelerator whenever I hit the wall. So probably hit that wall going about 70, 75.
Oh, wow.
Car totaled. It was totaled then, but, thank God I'm okay, and thank God for safety equipment.
Yeah, amen to that. And a great safety crew at Houston Motorsports Park as well, and they did a great job getting to Taylor and making sure that she was okay. Now, here's the big question. You're a fan favorite. There's a race this coming Saturday. What is the plans for racing? Because your cars are destroyed, and what can we expect from Taylor Harris?
That car is definitely destroyed, but we do have a backup car that we have. We usually try to have a backup car just in case something like this happens, because races are every 2 weeks, and there's not enough time in 2 weeks to get another car ready. So we always try to have a standby ready. So I will be out there on Saturday racing, and hopefully we can have a good, clean race and nothing major happens, since this is the second car that I've totaled this year. We don't want to make that three.
Yeah, definitely some tough luck after such a great season last year. And like you said, it does come with racing, but when you destroy 2 cars, it can get a little bit down on you. And it sounds like you guys have a great attitude and are willing to just keep coming out there and doing great work. And where can fans kind of keep up with you? I know Firefly Racing's got a Facebook page, and use that time to promote you guys.
Yeah, definitely. We do have a Facebook page. It's facebook.com/Firefly Racing, and you can keep up with all of our activities on there. And definitely want to give a thank you to all of the fans and crew and fellow racers and everyone that showed so much love and support after that wreck a couple weeks ago. It was very overwhelming how many people that I knew and strangers that contacted me and were concerned, and a lot of love was felt after that.
That's great, and yeah, it just kind of shows the power of the fan base and power of a driver like yourself that's has got such a draw and very entertaining to watch and very talented. And just one more question: did you have a chance to talk to the driver that was involved in the incident? Was anything ever said after the race or maybe the week following?
No, unfortunately, I still have not talked to him. I have not reached out, and he never reached out either. There's been a lot of... I was quite angry after the wreck, as is expected, and I don't know what was going through his head, or if it was heat of the moment, or if it was intentional, or what it was, but it felt intentional, and I was upset. But I've never been one of those old grudges, or I'm not a. I pride myself on being a clean driver and going out there and racing, and I'm not the kind of person that's out for blood at all. It's unfortunate that some are, but I've never been like that. I don't plan to be like that.
Yeah.
And I'm so lucky to be able to. We wouldn't be able to do this without our sponsors. Whenever something like this happens, they step in and they step up and they support us no matter what. Shield International Protection is one of them. Journey's Hair Studio is another. And Con Insurance Services. Those guys really, really, really. Without them, this wouldn't be possible at all.
Yeah, and obviously a great group of support. And, Taylor, I guess one of the questions I've had watching you race out there and seeing you dominate last year and had success already this year before the accident. Is there Firefly Racing, Taylor Harris, are we ever talking about moving up in any of the classes and racing anything else, or is the EcoStock class your home?
A lot of people, especially after last year, after the championship, a lot of people, fellow racers and other people at the track asked me, when are you going to move up? So when are you going to move up? And we considered it, and I'm into racing because it's fun. I thoroughly enjoy it. I'm an extremely competitive person, and I've always loved going fast in all forms. So racing for me is fun, and it's definitely a hobby that I really treasure and enjoy. And, I'm not really a planning person. I'm more of a wing it person. So, who knows if an opportunity presents itself in the future. I'm always open to opportunities. But for right now, I love EcoStock. I love the class. I love how far it's come. In the last 5 years, it's really so much more competitive. It's such an incredibly competitive year. The points are neck and neck, and everybody has really started racing like we're a real class and not just a demolition derby. Like we're a real racing class, and everybody's being a lot more professional and dedicated to it than in the past, and that makes me extremely happy. It's just a fun class. It's a cheap class, and I'm not making any plans in the future to move up per se, but you never know whenever opportunities present themselves what you're going to do.
Absolutely, and that's Taylor Harris joining us. Taylor, maybe we'll see you at the Lone Star 600. I think that'd be a great race. I think you would do well in that.
Yeah.
So thank you for joining us. That was Taylor Harris. You can watch Taylor race this coming weekend at Houston Motorsports Park at her 717. And if you want to go back and see that accident that she was involved in, it was a tough hit, and we're really thankful that she walked away. You can check that out. That's on our website. Again, it's kind of a shameless plug, but thanks, Taylor and Firefly Racing, for taking the time to join us tonight. And that was a live phone call, so for those of you wondering, that was Taylor calling in, and now that means the phone lines are open. So if you want to join us on the show, that number's right there on your screen. It's 832